What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee's in the building for Cess Talks Bets with MJ Lover 23, Mr. Lover, Big Daddy Long Dog himself in the building. Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm messing around with the AI, right? So I'm doing some descriptions and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming up with my hashtags, and by itself for this show, it gave me hashtag Big Daddy Long Dong as a hashtag by itself. It was not prompted, right? Like it's not prompted. This is how it came back. Let's start to share that.
The takeover is alive.
But you are officially a brand, sir. You are a brand.
Oh man.
All on its own. All on its own. That's how I came back. I said, "Oh, okay. Well, that's how you feel. All right then." I'm like,
Hey.
name in there?
All
Sheesh.
right. The t-shirts are next.
Michelle,
Woo.
aka 85 Fly, say congrats, MJ Lover, on your Storms win. What a game! What a game! What a game!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was, you know me as usual. I was worried. So
Before we jump into this, let me remind y'all that there are no guarantees for education, entertainment, informational purposes only. No guarantees, no promises, none of that. Play smart, enjoy the vibes, and if you need it, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Hey, your peace and your rent being paid is more important than anything else around here, okay?
Hey man, y'all
highlight, liked and shared.
Yeah, you guys lucky that Cess is giving y'all the preamble, the disclaimers because I'm like, man, hey, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is.
For the love of God, you better shop around for the best lines. That's what you better tell them. I think the hit streak continues.
Yes.
Lots of good games last night. Playoffs coming up. How does that? Now, I know we got a few. We only got one game tonight, but as the playoffs come up, how does your strategy shift around the WNBA games, or just in general? Right? Are you still looking at the trends? Are you watching more like what's hot right now? Are you leaning on the helper tools and resources, or is it more kind of on eye testing and just sheer basketball knowledge when we get to the playoff time?
Well, it's a combination of everything at this point, right? I mean, you can't go off of last year. I mean, you can follow some trends from, some players are who they are, and you can basically count on them to get a certain amount of points. And unless there's a hot streak or there's a cold streak, that's the only thing you really need to pay attention to. Matchups are ultimately important in the playoffs in itself. You can actually get that information from the regular season, and as it carries into the matchups in itself, taller, slower teams are most likely going to try to slow the game down, while you have your faster paced teams that are can continue to push the pace. One of the main things when you're going through your parlays and your single bets is the rotations. The rotations are going to shorten up. All those 8, 9, and sometimes 10 people that get to play on a regular basis, that stops immediately in the playoffs. So you're basically concentrating on maybe 1 or 2 players out of the 6 to maybe 8 players that will be in the rotation. Those top 6 or 7 players are most likely going to be on the heavier side of minutes in the playoffs, so you would most likely want to concentrate on them for sure. So you're going to see some regular popular names that you see in the highlights and in the news and in the box scores. Those are the ones that are going to be front and center, but the lines are going to be right at the number. So you got to be careful on that. The other thing that here's a second level tip that you'll want to research, and it's still volatile, but it can be very lucrative. There are always going to be some of the people that come off the bench or the 4th or 5th options that will have breakout games. And those are the ones that, if they allow you to choose them to wager on, are going to give you anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 to 4, or maybe even 5 to 1 on your wager. So be ready for those, and I'm going to be looking for some of those too. What up, Jeremy? In the house, just chopping it up with a Lynx fan in the mansion the other night. You need to link up with that Lynx fan. She is confident, but she is a realist, though. I'm not going to give away who it is. I'll just tell you it was a she. You could probably figure out who it was. But yeah, highlight. What up? What up? The parlays for WNBA won't be today. I'll probably put like a ticket in just for a same game parlay for today's game. But tomorrow, the last game of the season, games of the season, we'll have more options. But yeah, I'll try to put something together after the show before I have to head out.
All right, man, let's get into it.
Ha! Yes. So, ladder challenge. This is gonna be lovely because we were successful, but we didn't reach the threshold of 1-1 on. It actually came out to a half to 1, and I'll explain. So even though we were looking at it, hold on, let's get to the right sheet here. So even though Ryan Howard didn't, sorry, I'm on the wrong sheet. Hold on, I got to pull up the right one. I got to make sure we're on the same page. All right, there we go. So is that the right one? It is not the right one. Hold on.
You need to use it. 1-800-GAMBLER. You need to use it.
Thank you. All right. So even though Kalia Copper did not hit
it's fine. This he was like, "Is this it? Not this ticket. Where's the other ticket? The other ticket. The other ticket."
He got a few tickets just floating around here. I gotta make sure we're on the right page. So even though Kalia Copper didn't hit the 2 or more threshold, Ezzy got her rebounds, and Jorge Polanco got on base. Actually got a hit. So those two, which are usually the first two that you pick, 3 is being aggressive, as I was stating the other day, but those came out to a half. So what I'm going to do, if we do get to day 3 without a blemish today, is I'll go ahead and I'll tomorrow I'm going to put in. I'll probably put in a few that'll be around minus 120, minus 125, so we can get to that 2 to 3 to 1 threshold to make up for the other day. But with that said, ladder challenge is in effect. If you guys have a shekel or two, you can always see the actual format of it. Whereas starts out with 10 shekels, you can start out with 1 shekel. For a few of our super wagerers, you can start off at 100 shekels. Just to give you guys a heads up, if you're starting your shekel wagering at $10 per ticket, you should have a bankroll of about 1,000 shekels. It's 100 bets, 100 bets. So if you have a bankroll of 100, you should start your shekel count at 1. All right, so and so on and so forth. Goodness gracious! Well, I'm telling you, this picks is a hot ticket. With that said, if you are inclined to, and I know some people are not inclined to, single bet and round robin your tickets, just so that if one doesn't hit, you'll still get compensated back, either get your money back or at least most of it. Now,
and always better than nan. And always better than nan, okay? Remember that.
100%. Dalen Lau for the Washington, I always want to say the Senators, but he is on a 9-game hit streak. One of the best hitters in the lineup for them at the end of the season. has a good matchup. Should be able to get. He's going to have at least 4 at bats unless they pinch hit for him, which they better not. 9-game hit streak. He should get a hit today. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Not on his home run tear. I don't know if he's close. Is he close to 30? I have to double check that. I think he's been mostly hitting for average this year. 8-game hit streak. They have a really good matchup in the pitcher. I think the pitcher that they're going up against has an 18 ERA, which is an average ERA to good for a pitcher in the MLB is about 3.5. So 3.5 to 4 is about average to good. He's at 18. So I'm quite sure Vladimir Guerrero is going to get at least 1 hit. If you want to get in there for 1.5, over 1.5 hits, that's probably a good bet too. Lastly, this one's kind of your frisky risky, but I'm going to count on this because I'm quite sure she's not going to play the same minutes that she played the other night. I know she hit the second time in her career she's hit 9 threes in a game. 3 3-pointers is not out of the realm for Ryan Howard as of this week or even part of last week. I know her her nickname, her new nickname in these parts is, and I will spell that for you guys later on in some of the other slips. But yeah, I think she'll hit that. That is going to be your optional.
Howard.
Yeah, that is going to be your optional third play. But I would take the first 2 for sure. Third one will be your optional, just in case. Yeah, hold on, let's spell that in the chat. Absolutely hilarious. Oh, it's so funny.
You got 32 in the chat, y'all. Hit the like and the share because they both right there. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. If you appreciate the content, if you can hear my voice, if you are in the sound of my voice and you have a profile on X and you are not following Cess Talks Sports yet, what are you waiting for? I need y'all to follow me on all social media platforms, but I'm on a big push with Twitch and X right now to get to affiliate status. So please jump over there, give me a like and a share over there too. And we always appreciate y'all pulling up right here on YouTube. Let's get it.
So let's jump into the game.
Here you go with some more. You start again, bro. Here you go, bro. Here you go. First pick, and the first pick of the WNBA
is Howard. Howard, you're looking at points.
Dang, Jaggy.
She has been on a tear with the assists. She might even get the 19.5 with the points before they sit her the 4. Taking the points and assists at 19.5 minus 137. Marina Mayberry rebounds and assists. Maybe she might hustle around the last game. I'm quite sure she'll want to finish out with a bang. They're not going to win this game. I don't know what the margin. I would say if you're going to take you could take the spread in this game because Connecticut, they're actually missing 3 players, 1 starter and a couple of and 1 rotation player. The other player doesn't really play that much. So they're going to be shorthanded. You might see some people, play well in the first half, but by the third quarter, this game should be out of reach. So definitely take the 6.5 on the rebounds and assists. The points, that's one of your options. They don't really have anybody else to score. Maybe there's a couple other players that are playing, but Marina Mayberry is probably going to get about 15 to 17 shots. So you can take the 9.5 if she gets to the free throw line. That's probably an optional pick too.
All right, moving on.
All right, let me get into this. So here we go.
Mabry and Howard. All right, we're gonna see how that work out.
Yeah. Right. So I mean, they popped on the research line. So I thought I'd put them in together, which doesn't always work out that way. But it is the last game of the season. I'm optimistic.
All right, let's rock.
Here we go. Hot hitters. Dalen Lyle is in here again. You got to take him as a hot hitter. They're pretty easy. Hot hitters a little bit light today, like I said. Even though there's a full slate today, there were 4 early games, so I cut it down by 1 in each one of those categories. So, Jose Ramirez, Mr. Switch hitter himself, on a 7-game hit streak, snuck in a home run the other day. Has a good matchup going into tonight's game, so should be able to get another hit. It's I was looking at a few other people from Cleveland for the home run hitters, but probably settle on Jose Ramirez for a home run tonight in the long shot. One of my long shot tickets that I don't have on the show. Mm-hmm.
Jose, who just joined the 30-30 club?
Yeah.
Is that Jose?
No. Jose Ramirez doesn't steal bases anymore.
No. Who was that? Was that Soto?
Oh,
so it just popped. It popped a couple days ago. Somebody that that we normally talk about, and now I know Schwarber hit like 50 home runs now.
Yeah, he hit his 50th last night, so he's in the chase still with a few, like Cal Raleigh's at 53. I think he hit his 53rd the other night, which is bananas and he's a catcher. He's a full-time catcher. Well, they have him doing pinch hitting duties too, but he will catch. But I mean, you don't want a 50 home run guy behind the catcher's mound squatting for 100 to 120 pitches a night. So he's doing well. So yeah, I think I'm trying to remember, because I know Ohtani is not. Oh my God. Ohtani's not stealing a whole lot of bases anymore after the injury last season. But I mean, he has a few, but I don't think he has 30. So I'll have to go back.
Yeah, I gotta look it up. Somebody just went 30. I think just during the 30-30 club.
Good matchup. CJ Abrams. See, we don't talk about CJ a lot, but he has been pretty steady for Washington. Washington, they're not the best team, but they're not the worst. Should get a hit tonight. 6-game on base streak, which means that he's been drawing some walks in the early. I think he's batting first today, so should get enough at bats to get on base. And then there's Chase Meadroth for the Chicago White Sox. He should get on base too. 5-game on base streak. He was on home run watch late last week and early this week, but fell short a couple times, but got on base. I think he had two games out of the last 5 where he's had multiple bases. So this is a good opportunity for him too.
I don't know. We're gonna see how that we'll see how that one play out. We're gonna have to just see how that play out. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I ain't been doing too much watching on the baseball. I kind of got out of it, but
I forgot to ask you. Did you
moonshot to the day, baby? Moonshot to the day. What happened?
Before we get to the moonshot, did you get your defensive touchdown pick in for the Minnesota on Monday night?
I did not. I think they.
Because they did. It hit. That's what I was. That's one of the things. You did call it. 100% called it. Just to give y'all a heads up, because I'm really gonna be trying to put in defensive scoring this year. Because it is wildly lucrative, but it is wildly volatile too, as most people know that follow the NFL. There are certain teams that will be able to take, whether it's special teams or on defense, they'll be able to actually make scores off of those opportunities. So stay tuned to that. We're going to put that together for the degenerate part of the Sheckler Air seekers. So be wary of that. All right. Moonshots of the day. I got one. And you know what? She should stand alone. Allisha Gray. to get at least one 3-pointer. If she is not as team oriented as she is on the court, she should be able to get. She averages about 4 to 5 3-point attempts a game. She should be able to make one. MVP candidate for the second part of the middle of the season. I am counting on her to get at least one 3-pointer tonight.
I mean, let's go Gamecocks. I don't bet against a Gamecock anyway. So Let's go Gamecocks. Exactly. Unleash it 3 Gray. And
Unleash it 3 Gray.
Big Daddy extra long dog shots of the day, baby. Extra long dog shots of the day. What you got?
All right, we got good old Ryan Howard. I put her over for 2.5 threes. This is an extra long dong shot, even though I had her up there as an optional pick. Still a long shot. Be careful of this. And Austin Hayes for the Cincinnati Reds to get on base has a 7-game hit streak. The matchup is difficult for him. The pitcher that's going up has some pretty good strikeout count and has a low walk ratio. So ground ball pitcher. Austin Hayes has been pretty good though in the last 7 games. So we're looking for him to get on base, maybe from a walk, maybe from a hit.
I mean, you in line, man. Pretty short one today. Pretty short one today. That's some good picks in. Not a lot of hoops, but got some unrivaled stuff coming up. But we cannot let you guys leave here. We cannot let you guys leave here without telling you how much we appreciate y'all and give y'all some Easter eggs, baby. Easter egg time. Let's get to the Easter eggs.
The good old Easter eggs. We got Jordan Canada in here. Points and rebounds over 11.5. Like I said, she may not play past the third quarter, but I would imagine she will get 11.5. She's very aggressive. They want that 30th win. They want to get it out of the way so they can rest and get ready for the playoffs. So that's it. I'm picking that one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for a hit. That one, I had to put that one in there too, just because it's a really good matchup. And I'm probably going to have it on both of my tickets going forward. And then last but not least, Jorge Polanco for the Seattle Mariners to get on base. What is his on base? Because his hit streak ended, but his on base streak continued to 7 games. So, and they have a good matchup too. So, he hits probably a couple of batters behind Cal Raleigh, who has 53 homers. He'll get enough pitches to see the hit, and they may just walk him. So, that one should be lucrative too. Let's get some sweeps.
Oh man, we appreciate the picks. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Any questions in the chat before we get ready to go out of here? I saw the score today. 1,025 to 0. Belt ass. Oh gosh. Okay.
Belt ass. Holy crap! What is that? Is that college?
I don't know.
College football? It's got to be college.
Whooping. That is a straight whooping.
That's got to be a typo.
Let me tell you something. We will have some Canelo Bud picks coming up. We got fight weekend coming up, so be on the lookout for those. We got football coming up. We got NFL fantasy trash talk hour tomorrow to see who's winning in their fantasy, who's not. One of the things that I'm going to ask the people in the advance to do is look at somebody in the beginner leagues week 1 and tell them what you would have done. Right, to kind of help us learn and grow up, be able to build.
Yes.
So give some criticism. Take a look at how we move. Tell us. No, that's my fantasy versus Coach Rowe. Oh, that was your score.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I got you. That was in that WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. But be on the lookout. There's some boxing coming up this weekend. NFL's getting kicked off. Defensive picks coming. Squares are out there. Be on the lookout for the squares. And we got WNBA playoff basketball kicking off on the 14th.
Yes.
So, hey man, y'all stay in with us. Y'all stay locked in. We got some. We're continuing to build and drop new content, different content, and try to be able to meet the people where they are. So I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Hey, I especially really been seeing a big crowd pull up on X, man. We appreciate the love for the Cess Talks Bets MJ Lover 23 show. And until next time, y'all know what it is, man. For the love of God, y'all shop around for the best line. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's MJ Lover 23, Cess Talks Sports, man.